Hey guys, Grumpy here with another episode of Long Haul. So in the previous episode, we defended our colonies from a pirate raid. We need to pay a little more attention to that because pirate raids impact stability, which impacts rate of growth, and then also how much profit your colonies generate. So we want to make sure we stay on top of that. In this episode, we are going to continue to complete our contact missions, as well as see if we can get some more contacts near our colonies. So we're going to check the YMA bar to see if there's somebody there. We're going to check Chitsmostock and Quaddle. And then definitely check out Samara because that has the most bars available to us. But for right now, we need to go procure 1,000 luxury goods. And if we check the market, is there anywhere with surplus? This count is done. Looks like no area has surplus. Volturn has 1,200 for sale, so we'll probably head over there. Yeah, we may have to check a secondary store because that 1,200 might not be accurate. Alright, so let's set a course for Volturn. And it is northeast of the star. Eventually we'll be able to borrow from our own colonies. And we'll be able to fulfill the missions that way. Now that will stun our growth a little bit, but I think it's worth it because the amount of profit that we'll generate will be more money that we can pour back into the colony to get it stabilized faster. Also, I hope this hostile activity drops off at the end of the month and we're not being raided right now. If we are, that's going to be quite annoying. Let's build a patrol HQ. Well, we'll wait, but we'll definitely build a patrol HQ. That'll get some fleets going. That'll get some fleets going. So they can protect the trade routes. Now, the reason I put all of my colonies within the same star system is because it's a lot harder for your convoys to get intercepted if they're all in the same area, right? Like a pirate has to go into your system, fly between your planets, and then intercept that convoy in order to destroy it. Whereas like this, they're just trading with each other, so they're a lot more stable. We are going to fight this because I was hoping they would have decent weapons that we could steal. And also because we want revenge. It looks like on the flagship we have heavy machine guns and then assault chain guns. We're going to go ahead and move into engage on that. And now let's see if we can take them out. Maybe not the most ethical thing Europa has done, but opportunity presents itself. I'm gonna wait for the squalls to start activating again, and then we're gonna fire the Giga Cannon. No, we're not. Alright, let's back off. Alright. Let's let our hammer go ahead and take care of the shepherd. Then we'll reconvene with it in a second. Alright. Strike's taking care of that hound. Oh. Alright, one more head-on shot. Yeah, should do the trick. Make sure we're dumping our flux. Little note about combat. So, you see here these two ships are flux matched. They both have relatively high flux. Flux control is super important in combat. It is something that you could see has devastating effects if you don't pay attention to. So, when we initiated that engagement with the Enforcer, it drove our shields up to the point where our flux was really high. So when I went to go fire my Giga Cannon, the next shot from these heavy machine guns, which do kinetic damage, overloaded us. And thankfully, we have a lot of armor and a lot of hull, so we were able to survive that assault with the Enforcer. But now going into this engagement, because I have a flux advantage, the Enforcer has a mobility advantage. It can kind of like outdistance us. But because we have a flux advantage, we're more likely to win this fight because the Enforcer has less options available to it, and it can't really like counterfire to apply pressure to us. So we win that flux tug of war. Right, like you can see, and they nerfed the squalls so they no longer do EMP damage, but it was the case before that a ship could choose to keep its shields up and overload to the squall, or could drop their shields and then take EMP damage, which just led to more momentum on your side because the AI, or the, I'm sending this over here, the enemy couldn't retaliate, basically. So we're going to give... Now, the hypervelocity driver did keep its EMP damage component, so we are still at advantage here. But I'm going to give the Hammerhead the eliminate order and tell it to move in to help destroy this Enforcer. Nice. And we land that Giga Cannon. Alright. And with just the Sunder remaining, we're actually going to go ahead and give the eliminate order here, and we're going to tell the monitor to move back towards us just to bring the Sunder in closer. Looks like the Sunder is retreating. Yeah, looks like the Sunder is retreating and might get away. No, it's actually just chasing the monitor. The officer that we put in the monitor, I didn't do this. We need to make sure that they are reckless so that they don't feel like they need to avoid the enemy. Because they're perfectly safe as is. Right, like a Sunder is not going to be able to destroy a monitor. Alright. So you can kind of see, elaborating on that previous point, you can kind of see why the Squall is so powerful. It just gives you that flux advantage, right? So the Sunder has 3 mining blasters, very flux hungry weapons. Now the Sunder is dangerous, but if you cap out its flux, it doesn't really have options. It could fire maybe one of these 3, which if you're tanking 1 mining blaster, that's not too bad. But you're not forced to tank 3 shots. So the Sunder will forever be at a disadvantage in this engagement, and the Shrike with the Ion Pulsar will be able to disable its weapons anyway, because it can't keep its shields up. And then we have our Hammer over here with its heavy mortar, just plonking away at its armor, and then us with the Giga Cannon and the Heavy Blaster will pretty much destroy this ship. Or the Shrike might get to it first. Yep. The Ion Pulsar, even though it's EMP damage, is a very powerful weapon. Alright, let's see what the hull is. We do get a Sunder. We will add that to our fleet. And then as far as weapons go, we don't get anything off the Enforcer, which is unfortunate, but that's how it goes sometimes. We will take the medals. It might come in handy later on. Oh, look at this. Another Enforcer to add to the collection. And this one, if we go over here to Fleet, this one does have weapons on it. Yeah, we get the assault chain gun. Fantastic. Cool. Alright. Make sure we keep checking these missions as they pop in. We'll accept this one. And we have to keep in mind, we did accept a we accepted a mission down there. I forget what it was. Volturn's up here. We can just jump in the gravity well. Alright, let's go over here. Okay, so the screen was accurate. They do have at least 1,000 luxury goods for sale. We'll go ahead and make that hefty purchase. For 105, what you want to do is you want to be able to source this from a tax-free location. So either through your colony or through like another bar mission. We don't really have that luxury. We're on a tight timetable, so we'll just pay the 105 and we'll just eat some of our profit. It's okay. It'll all work out in the end. And also, while we're here, we'll buy another stack of Volturian lobsters. This stuff is really good, especially if anything happens to Volturn, and this becomes an extinct resource. Once Volturn is destroyed, even if you settle the world, you can't produce any lobsters. So the demand for this just goes up and up and up. So we're gonna buy these. Paying 112, but we can sell them off at a pretty good price. Alright. So, do you have any excess? You don't. We won't worry about repairing our ship. We'll let hull restoration take care of that. Not hull restoration, but our reduced supply costs. What is it called? Makeshift equipment. Makeshift equipment will take care of that. Alright, let's go jump out of here. And accepted. Head over here to Smostock. Or Chickamaustock. How do you pronounce it? I'm terrible with pronunciation. Let's make sure we pick up our heavy machinery. And then let's go trade off our goods. Now, being this close to Hedge is good and bad. We don't plan on using too many AI cores, so we shouldn't get investigated too much. But there will still be investigations, and they do launch... when you start making a lot of money, they launch fleets against you to kind of like curtail your market access. So it does get annoying. And then you lose reputation if you defend yourself, which is like, you started it. But having somebody this close is nice, because if we do get more contacts with them, then we'll be able to build a relation quicker. All right. Total price is 46K. This is going to get us... Oh, no, sorry. This is selling off... Oh, okay. Sorry. This is picking up 1,000 units of credits, of supplies, for 46,000 credits. Yes. I was looking for heavy machinery and I didn't see it, so I assumed this was the drop-off, but that's incorrect. So that's fantastic. We could sell these supplies off anywhere that's cheap. We could keep it for ourselves. Really nice there. It looks like Oleandu is still suffering, so we might be able to sell it off to them. But let's go ahead over. Actually, while we're here, let's look at the bar. No. You have bounties? No. And you're a pirate, so we're not going to deal with you. Alright. Yes. That's in our homeworld. Fantastic. Let's go over here to Yama. See if there's anything available. Nope. Europa is not an angel, but she will not be dealing with illegal arms dealers inside hedge space. She's a little smarter than that. Nope. Talk to our commodities agent. We'll deliver the luxury goods, and he'll pay a hefty premium. So on that 100K that we invested, we get back out 300K. Special pirate fleet bounty. You'll pay us to destroy pirates over there. Normally these are really good. I'm not gonna accept it though, just because that's a little out of the way, and we already have missions that we need to take care of. So we'll wait for his missions to refresh as we go ahead and do these exploration and analyze missions. So let's see, accepted. We do have enough. We have enough crew, heavy supply, heavy machinery to go ahead and do this exploration. So we'll do like 1, 2, and then go back to our core worlds. With 400K and what was that? Another 50K, 50K. So another 140. We will go ahead and invest in our next structure, and that's going to be a patrol HQ. So this is going to increase the stability by 1 on our main world, and then it's also going to start producing patrol fleets. So they'll patrol in the system, and they'll also patrol around the jump points. Another option is also a way station. This is going to produce fuel and fuel supplies and crew. Very cheap. You can use this to actually sell supplies to the core worlds. Usually you're selling it to pathers and pirates, but that's just a nice infrastructure to build. Alright, so we'll go ahead and build that up. And as you can see, when we're not suffering from stability issues and access issues, we're actually making a lot of money at this stage. Not a lot, but we're already profitable, and we're still a colony size 3 worlds. Normally you're spending about like anywhere from 10 to 20,000 credits on developing your colony. We're already ahead of the game because we built light industry, and then we also added in, also improved it using our story points. So, and then we also have a megaport. So we're doing really well there. Let's go ahead and jump out. Actually, yeah, we have 100 days on this. Let's swing by Samara first and see if we can't find a contact. I think that'd be a little better for us. Ideally, we have like 3 to 4 contacts that we can bounce between. So that while one's missions are refreshing, we could do the other one. That's a decent early bounty. Why are you sending me to the Shadow Realm? That's incredible. Let's jump in here where civilization actually is. And let's go ahead over to Sphinx, and then we'll check out Orthus. You want me to bombard them? We won't. That's just not something we're interested in. You have a shortage of supplies. Interesting. You're willing to pay 130? That's an alright price, but we're not struggling for money at the moment, so we'll actually just hold on to this. And we'll head over here to Orthus. Oh wait, sorry, we forgot to check the bar. No, we did check the bar. That was the first thing we did. I'll head over to Orthus and see what they have on offer. Ludic Pilgrim. Nope. Nope. Oh yeah, we are still on the lookout for a +1 administrator. That way we can settle our last world in our system. Hey, look at this. And you look at that. All right, we will absolutely hire you. You're gonna cost 40,000, and you're gonna cost $20,000 a month. But this is 100% worth it. We can now colonize the last planet in our system. Or, actually, honestly, better yet, we could probably just kick out you. Is mining complete? It is complete. In retrospect, I think I made a little bit of a mistake here. Rather than go with mining at first, we probably should have went with what's it called? Refining. That's for two reasons. One, we already have the main artifact for refining, and then two, it's a much more profitable industry than mining is. I'm not gonna tear down mining because we do want to source it locally if we can. But yeah, that's a little bit of a mistake here. Also, our gamma core should be over our population and infrastructure, not over our spaceport. I'm not exactly sure why that's there. Anyway, we'll go ahead and swap you out. And we will carry on. So now we produce +1, which means our profit will go up just a little bit. It's still gonna cost to run that. But just a little less. Okay. You want us to do a spy mission? I'm not necessarily against that. It's non-kinetic, like it doesn't... We're not harming anybody. But that's on the other side. Yeah, if we go to Oleandu, which we're planning on doing... Oleandu is in Kamari Kingdom. Yeah, it's right nearby. We'll go ahead and accept that. And as far as like your surpluses go, you don't have any surpluses, any negatives. Alright, and then let's see if we can get an officer or get another mission. Freelance admin. Yeah. I know where bounties, new. And then your excesses should be like farm goods, right? No, you don't have any excesses, you just produce a ton. Okay. Jeez, okay. 7,000 food on sale. Yikes. Alright. So let's go ahead and take care of this. We'll stop by our core worlds. See if we can grab anything to sell. I keep calling them core worlds. We'll stop by, do these missions, stop by our colonies, and then see if we can sell any goods to the core worlds, and then drop off that spy satellite. For that, we'll trim our fleet down. So we can drop off some ships in Myasora and take care of that. I think we have a Revenant, which is a phase ship that we could use. I don't remember if I bought the Revenant. The Remnant. Yeah, the Revenant. What did I say? We can use the Revenant, which is a phase ship. I don't know if I brought the Revenant from Myasora to our colony, or if the Revenant is still in Myasora, but we'll find out. Okay, what is the planet that we're looking for? It is a barren bombarded world. We have no information about the system. That looks barren and bombarded. So let's go ahead and jump in here. And here it is. Irradiated world. Interesting. We'll swing by it to see if the irradiated world has any typical run-of-the-mill planet. We'll see if there are any ruins over here. If there's not, we won't explore the planet because it could pop out back up as a mission. There's a debris field though. Go ahead and explore that. Yeah, don't mind if I do, thank you. Alright, let's go and get out of here. There's another debris field. What? Okay. Paragon in a debris field. Huh. Oh wow, alright, yeah, we'll definitely take that. We don't have the crew to maintain it, so we'll mothball it. But wow, alright. So cool, okay. Alright. Holy. Alright, yeah, we'll go ahead and mothball that. I wish you could mothball it, but then allow it to repair. Like, because I don't want it to take away from... Like, I don't want it to be at 36% hull. Oh, let's get out of here. Oh, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. There's no warning beacon on this, pirate raid. There's no warning beacon on the system, so I don't know where that remnant fleet came from. It was a bit spooky. Wow, a Paragon. So like these are warning beacons. This tells you the amount of remnant danger in the system. This being a high beacon means that there's probably a remnant nexus in the system. There's going to be a lot of Ordos, which are like the main dense remnant fleet. And then the nexus actually generates more Ordos. So until you destroy the nexus in a system, the Ordos will keep spawning. In a medium, there's usually like a... I think it's called like a... It might be called like a derelict nexus or a damaged nexus, something like that. Don't do this. Don't fly through the bulk of a cloud. Go around it. Fly in the clean space. But it produces subordos. And it's a lot easier to fight because like some of its shields are missing, some of its weapons are missing. And then in a low, let's go ahead, emergency burn. In a low warning beacon, there are no nexuses, and then the fleets are very small. Usually the largest ship is a cruiser. We have to pay attention to our fuel. We don't have we have a lot. Like, it goes very far. It isn't infinite. Let's go ahead and jump in here. Lots to explore. Medusa. A Medusa is nice. It's a really nice destroyer. It's a little bit of a step upgrade from the Strike, but we won't need it so much, so we'll go ahead and salvage it. It's definitely not worth a story point. Oof. Looks like there was some crew aboard that. Or the remnants of some crew. Ooh, ruins over here. Vast ruins. So this could be huge. Vast ruins contain a lot of blueprints and a lot of goodies, some of which can be domain artifacts. So let's go ahead and explore. We have 194% recovery. This isn't going to affect rare things. So it's not like we can get like 2 domain artifacts, 2 like the same. But this will increase the amount of general loot that we get. So let's go ahead and begin. Ooh, that's a nice bit of heavy machinery. Some organics will feed our planet. Big mess here. We do get ECM package, which is nice. And claws are always good. We'll take those. It's good seeing another Merv. We can actually put 2 Mervs now on our Legion. Our Legion 14. So we'll go ahead and head off here. Okay. We are going to go dark so we can quickly change direction and get out of here. All right. Good day. I don't know how I didn't notice that before. Not before scraping the debris field on the way out. Alright. Let's get out of here. A little bit of miss on those vast ruins. I was really hoping to see some domain artifacts. They are good though to build techno. I think it's called techno mining. Because they'll generate resources for a long time. Alright. So we need to go over here to Osiris. This is not even our star system. Yikes. There was something up there though, which is interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into Osiris. Okay. Oh, of course, it's the thing right next to the sun. Alright. Well, we'll deal. Alright. Let's say we'll deal with that thing being next to the sun. But first, let's deal with this thing. So we'll bring out Old Reliable here. And we'll refit it like I was talking about with that Merv. That second Merv. And we can get better weapons on this now, right? No, not really. Alright, so then that'll work. I wonder if a Giga Cannon would be good on a Sunder. Maybe, maybe not. But for right now, we'll go ahead and put these up. Not the Strike. We need the Strike. Actually, yeah, we'll just take these. Also, we'll grab the Strike too, sure. Let's grab some crew. Should be enough for the fight. And let's go ahead and engage. We do have 2 assault chain guns now, so we can actually swap this. And unfortunately, we don't have enough sabos to make this swap, but we'll just keep that for now. And then as far as flux management goes, we're going to go ahead and drop the capacitors in order to get vents. Most engagements with the Eradicator should be very short, so it should be alright there. It'll destroy its target, and then it'll have plenty of opportunity to dump its flux before moving into the next target. If it does become an issue, we can drop heavy armor, or better yet, we could build in heavy armor and then use the 20 to add to vents and capacitors. But as is, I think we're going to be fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and introduce ourselves to this unholy pirate armada. Oh, welcome. Let's go ahead and for this, I'll say for this engagement, I wanted to jump in the Eradicator, but I don't think that's quite right. Also, I realized my officers are in freighters and not in our ships. A little bit of a mistake there. Oh, interesting. Active flare costs flux. Makes sense. It's really good. So I believe these ships are from the Patrol HQ. That's why they're there. Nice. Oh. Is there a reason why I'm not shooting? There we go. I didn't think I was still on hold fire, but I guess I was. Alright. We need to go ahead and get these ships over here. This needs to be the focus. Oh crap. You must have ate a you must have ate a Reaper. So we'll send the Legion over here. And then the Eradicator, we'll just tell it to break away from the Falcon and come back over here. The Monitor, we'll give the engage command. Yeah, I need you to commit to this. The Monitor will give the engage command so it stays on the Falcon. Maybe it takes its attention, maybe it doesn't. But we do need to make sure that our station doesn't get destroyed here. Alright, we'll give the strike the engage command. Cool. Nice. Alright, cool. Alright. So our Legion with the Mervs, proven really valuable. It can shoot through the station in order to hit these targets on the other side. These graviton beams are absolutely destroying the enemy shields. It's a really nice combination there. Nice. The station very much able to take care of itself. Gonna go ahead and give some shielding to our Fury. Nice. As we go ahead and clear it out, and that should be all that remains. Yep. And then let's go ahead and take care of these two. The Apogee has a really nice shield. It's very durable and a lot of flux capacity. So use it to your advantage. Oh, these poor ships. That's why I love the Legion, because you get 4 fighter bays, and when you fill them full of daggers, you just get that wonderful torrential blasting of Atropos missiles. Nice. See if we can finish this off with the Giga Cannon. Clean. So well defended. We got a little distracted fighting off the smaller ships, but our station survives, which is the most important thing. I think when it gets destroyed, it sets back. It takes, I think, like 90 days or something to come back online. So we'll join the pursuit, but we'll let our second in command handle it. And we'll just use some of our faster ships here. And all the freighters get away. That's fine. As far as ship recovery goes, I was really hoping to see another Eradicator. We don't. The Pirate Venture is okay, but at this point of the game, we don't really need it. We'll just pick through the wreckage here, and you get a Locust. All right. I really enjoy the Locust. We're actually going to go ahead and... Are we... I think we're going to swap the Squall for a Locust, which is going to help us take down frigates, which is more so what we're likely to face off against. Maybe not. Maybe we'll wait until we get a second Apogee and then outfit it that way. Alright. So thank you for the support. Let's go drop off the crew. And then let's go ahead and assess the rest of our system. Nice. See if there are any more pirates. So we do get that patrol HQ now. So we get a little more stability and we should start producing fleets. Our fleets are going to be very small and very demodded because we don't have an orbital works yet. But once you get an orbital works, then that'll take care of that. Alright, also let's move over that core. Oh, that's cute. The remnants might actually take care of that for us. So we are gonna have to emergency burn in here to grab this supply cache. That's okay. And let's get out of here. And then in the... Yeah. Okay, so there are more pirates. And they're harassing all of our planets. Alright. Oh yeah, it's a raid. Duh. There's gonna be a lot of pirates. They announced that. We'll go ahead and move the core over here, and then our credits per month should, yeah, it increases. We have what? We have 3 ships. It's a little tougher fight. I'm gonna pause here though, but what we're gonna do basically is kind of just emergency burn around the sun. get back to Osiris where our fleet is, and then take care of this. Take care of these pirates. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that episode. I think things are coming on very nicely here. We just have to make sure we defend our colonies. And don't forget about some of the missions we have outside. Anyway, other than that, Grumpy out.